Hi, welcome to ACST Class B South Division on Candlepin Bowling Network. I'm Duncan MacDougall here with Dan Castle. We have a matchup here between AJ Stockton and Bob Lee here in Millis, Massachusetts. We are ready to go, so let's start firing away. Bob Lee is the home bowler today. He'll be bowling second.
AJ's home and he's elected to go
AJ,
first.
Apologies. AJ is the home bowler and has elected to go first, so he will be starting us off. For those unaware, both bowlers will bowl 5 boxes, half a string, and then follow up with the next one. They will start on lane 21 and then move over to lane 22 for their second half for each string.
Am I starting in the right?
No, you're starting over on 21, yeah.
In the right.
Do you want to start on 22?
Oh, no, the score's up
Right
here.
now it has you starting over here, so if you're good with that. 1 second.
I told him.
Oh, we have to hit the red keys. So here's this. Oh, good, that's what I was looking for.
AJ will start on 20.
And then where are you posting?
Sorry, we're just getting it all started up.
We're now talking live. All the places we go.
We're all set.
It's all right. Ready for the first ball here. On the left. Nice ball, nice ball.
AJ
starts out with a beautiful ball, drops 9, leaves just a 7 pin.
absolutely drilled the pocket there. He's going to wait for that wood to settle right here. It's coming, creeping over. It might cover the 7 pin. Let's see if it either gets in the gutter or flattens out. Looks like it's in the gutter. Clean shot.
Oh, just off a little bit.
Just barely.
And a bit of a hook to that ball.
AJ puts a lot of hook on that. You can see with this release, he almost takes it off the side of the side of his hand right there. So that's a 10 box for AJ to start off.
7 pin being a tough one for lefties a lot of times, especially with that hook, because you're trying to keep it out of the gutter and get to the pin. Okay, box 2, first ball. And just out of the pocket onto the 2 pin, go to record, drop 7. These are your
I'll take comments. Yeah. Thank you. Brad and Alan, thanks for joining.
All right, we're going for the 1, 3, 10, and just as a 3 and the 10, just off the head pin. And a 9 box for 19 after 2. Okay. So currently AJ has a the records here. So AJ currently has a record of 12 and 30. Going into the 3rd box here. Off onto the 3 pin, punches out a half Worcester.
Pow.
And AJ has an average of 112.67 in here. Really looking to pick up some points to get back in the win column.
Man, the B is competitive this year. Last year, all the averages were in like the 1-0s, low 1-teens. Now we're seeing a whole bunch of low 1-teens, high teens. No 20s right now, but
tries to take it on the inside and makes a lot of movement here, but everything but the 2 and the 7 go.
I'll tell you, you can't throw a second ball better than that right there.
No, that was very precise. Nice 10.
Oh, beautiful. All right, back on it.
So AJ's pinning great so far. Only left 1 out of exactly 3 boxes, and he's at 29 after 3.
Only 1 up, but sadly it was a head pin. Worst 9 in the game right there. Do everything but your job. 2 more boxes to go for AJ in this half.
All right, first ball box 4.
Oh, all over it.
On a head pin that time.
Splash. Let's see if it mix. It will not mix. No.
Tad full. We left with the...
it's the 4-9-10.
4-9-10, yep.
A lot of wood. It's almost wired.
Those.
It's almost wired, honestly. There's a piece of wood on the 9 that will sweep over into the 10. So if he could somehow make that wood in front connect to both.
Yeah, I think I agree with you.
Oh, that's a beautiful shot, AJ Stockton.
Great shot and a great call, Duncan. Spare in the 4th. Broke the small dry spell and first mark in the men. Hey, Mike Machichi. Face Order, good to see you here.
AJ on the fill.
I wouldn't come back, so picks up 3 in the fill,
be another
42
3,
after
yep.
4. Just out of the pocket, picks up, looks like 4 more.
Yeah, the 159 left over. It's a hard to make a 10 out of, but you just hit the head pin full and you hope.
Yep. That's
Dominic, thanks for joining us. Hope you're feeling better, my man.
Alright, picks up just the 9 pin and has
It's off center.
Even 50 half.
Funny story.
$9 for 50. Or $8 for 50, I'm sorry, just 1 5. Now we get to see Bob.
Good, how are you?
You want to see an off-center one, go take a look at lane 9. You can see the 5 pin clear as day.
Bob Lee, the leader of the Candlepin Bowling Network here, and for once we have Bob off the mic and off the screen.
Yeah. Off his job too, recently retired as of this week.
Yep. So Bob is looking for his first ball here.
He retired, and then the day later he scheduled 3 or 4 matches, so he's ready to go. And
Took just a slight left break off on the 2 pin and took out 3 with his
Facebook and YouTube, I think.
What page?
ACST.
Yeah, not that bowlers only. Right, kind of a half whisker plus a 5 pin.
Hey Ian, thanks for joining us.
Right in the
Oh
pocket,
my
beautiful
goodness,
ball.
you can't throw it better than that right there for Bob Lee.
Everything went, but the 7 didn't get hit by anything.
Man, that would have been a great first ball if he threw it. That's the way.
Probably those extra pins would have carried that 7.
Yeah, hits a 7 pin in the face, get out with a 10. Oh,
Yeah, he playing the wood, but it
oh,
works.
trick shot, clean plate club, Bob Lee.
So Bob currently in the ACST has 14 and 14 record, and is averaging 105.9. A little low for him at the moment. He's had a couple of tough matches.
He's only bowled 2 matches though. Most bowlers have bowled 3 or 4 by this point, so he's looking to get it going with these 3. As Bob Lee owes $1.
There's a lemon drop, right? Just a 6 pin.
I don't see Paul Grant watching, so you might get away with it. But if someone lets him know,
I put $20 in last night.
Just has to throw a strike ball here.
absolutely. Hey, his second ball last time, doing wonders right here. As he, just barely goes away.
Of course, I say just throw a strike ball.
Oh man, that was close.
Well,
Shaved
he
in.
took out 4 more, and now he has a Kaleri left.
Yeah, for a 10, that's tough. Bob Lee punches it out for a 7, tough 7.
$7, 17, so he's 2 pins behind AJ and 19 in the finish box, as you can see on the scoreboard.
Bob Lee throwing 29 miles an hour on the board, but that's going to be about 3 or 4 miles an hour faster out of his hand. Very straight ball from Bob Lee. Puts a lot of rotation into it, but it doesn't translate into a lot of curve. As he finally finds a head pin and drops 8, maybe 9. No, that wood's going to settle right in though. I don't know if it's going to cover the 10, but
He was right in the left pocket on that, but it wasn't get straight.
oh, there it goes.
Great leave. There's 2 to pick up.
First head pin hit for Bob Lee right there. Gets rewarded. See if he can convert now. You cannot. That's why.
Yeah.
That's not where the pins were.
No, you already hit those.
All right, looking for a 10 here. Keep it close.
And
There it is.
oh, that's a beautiful 10 right
That's
there.
how you do that.
Well, Bob Lee can make his first ball his second ball into his first ball, and his third ball into his second. He's going to be in business.
Just got to take one of those out of there. So 27 after 3 for Bob. AJ's at 29, and now Bob's up against the spare 3. So he's going to mark in these 2 boxes to stay even.
Certainly go a long way.
Nice ball.
Splash and oh, that's
Okay.
diabolical.
This will be a tough one. That looks like a 6-7 split.
That is indeed. Wood covering the 6. Sadly, it's right where you want the ball to go. Maybe you can make that wood punch it over.
I think right around the red line. Just make something.
I'd agree. He's going after the pin. Oh my goodness, he's going to sweep, and it goes right in front of the 7. What a bid from Bob Lee.
Bob Geiser is correct. Bob needed to play the wood on that.
Wow, that was a great bit though. I think that's where he wanted it, honestly, trying to pin it off the wall.
Hey,
hell of a bet.
9 box, 36 after 4 for Bob, so he's down 6 pins in completed boxes. We can make that up with Mark here, though. Pretty close match so far.
Absolutely, 1 for the seat would go a long way. For those unaware, both bowlers get 2 points per string and 4 points for total. It's a 5-string match. So, plenty of time left for both bowlers to come back and make an impact.
He was in the right pocket at that time, but his ball was drifting a little left to right, so he took out 5 on the right. He's left with 1, 2, 7, 5, 8. Kind of a cluster there. That is makeable.
Absolutely. I call it diamond +1. You just try and play the diamond and hope that you take the back pin. Oh my god, as he takes the diamond and can't carry the extra one. Man. Decided not to go that time. PDP must have taken all the luck off of these lanes.
He's off to the right a little bit on that. I should he was on the left a minute.
These lanes are hot right now. 2 400s thrown in the Pro League last night by Frank DeLuca and Dennis Green.
At a 9 box. At the halfway point in game 1, AJ Stockton leads 50 to 45.
Bob Lee, 3 head pins. AJ has 2, but AJ made one of his count for a nice spare. So
coming into the second half of game 1 on lane 22. The end of the row here in Millis. We've a number of bowlers here already. It's not a full house, so come on down. AJ in the pocket on the right, leaves a diamond left.
yeah, that broadside pocket's not doing these bowlers any favors right now.
So just the 2, 4, 5, and 8 to shoot out.
Oh man, there we go.
There you go, AJ.
Glad to see a diamond go. The last couple of matches I was in, I had diamonds that I picked up twice as happened to me. Picked off the front 3 and leave the back 1. I don't know how you do that.
You know, I heard you mumbling about that last night. So.
Usually it'll be like side pins.
Yeah, absolutely. No, that was right out of the hands from AJ Stockton right there.
Phil.
Looking to build. Oh, that's a nice. Oh, just missed the pocket right there.
He's on the 2 pin.
Yeah, he's gonna get rewarded though as he pulls the string. Drops 8 total.
68 after 6, and the scoreboard actually picked up those late pins. Let's see. A lot of times it does.
It's a rare feat from Millis.
You can't see it on the video, but we'll watch the scoreboard as well. Just the 1 and the 10 to go. That's going. Oh, just missed. Just missed.
Just off, just
From
off.
this angle, it looked like I was going to hit, but we're off to the side.
Well, it looks like with the ball AJ throws, it really looks like it should tail in, but he throws with so much power that the ball really doesn't. It just gets that rotation. That's a clean pickup right there.
That's what he meant to do in the last one. So a 10 box for AJ puts him at 78 after 7 or 8 par. 2 marks so far.
Janine, Leslie, John, Kevin, Robbie, thanks for tuning in, guys. John Regal, thanks for watching.
There we go. That's 1 in the pocket. And takes out everything but the 6,
Oh,
9,
man.
8, 9, 10.
I guess just a little light if that 3 pin skipped over those, but man, that looked good out of the hands. Nope.
Oh, almost.
Just a hair light on that broad side.
From here, it looked like he was going to go for the 10 pin, but he did pick up the 6. The 9 was left. So there's 1 left. Box the 8.
All over it. Oh, the Woods said no thank you. We're all set.
87 after 8 with that 9 box.
Millis giveth. Millis taketh away right there. Had that 8 drop and then cursed triangles right there.
Really strict.
Man, I hate triangles.
My nemesis, other than the 9 numbers, go 2 together. For whatever reason, this seems like it's so simple. And I've just a lot of them lately.
I've found my 2 pinners recently, but I've had a long-standing war with triangles right now.
9th box, first ball.
That's oh yeah, that's a little full. Look at this break up though.
Some late action. So 7 down, and looks like there's a 3 to 4 and a 10.
A lot of wood on the deck though.
There is. I'm not sure it's going to have to carry the.
I think if he goes right side on the 3 pin,
Yeah,
he might be able to swing it out and over.
I agree with you, but that wood looks to me to be flat. Oh, close.
Oh, that's a great bid, but yeah, it's hard to get something to carry over when you go on that side. 4-pin with a duck to guide. Uses that guide all the way. Picks up the 10.
From behind. So 97 after 9.
Looking to sit on one here. Go 11, as we say.
To stay on average, AJ needs to be scared here.
Once again, looking for 15 pins for the average. Obviously looking for more for the match, making Bob Lee sweat. That was a little light on the 1-2 or the 1-3.
Check mark left. That's 2, 4, 5, and 7 over into the equation here.
Yep. 4 head pins in this last half. Great first balls from AJ.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Look at that 7-pin wiggle. Oh, that candy cane will not fall. It is rooted in the ground.
I don't know how much better that could have been hit.
You really can't throw it much better. I guess if you throw it in that the 2-4 pocket, you might get better luck, but like, man, oh man.
There's a 7, 10 bucks in the 10.
All over it.
Gives AJ a 107. Leaves the door open for Bob here. Bob's gonna have to mark. So he can't stay open all the way here. He's at 45.
Bob needs 2, actually.
None gives him a 95. One gives him maybe a... Yeah, right.
He needs 62 pins in this last half.
Yep, that would be 2 marks for a big strike.
Absolutely.
Strike with a mark. That's 2
Strike
marks.
with a mark, yep.
First ball, box 6. Bob's down the head pin.
Yeah, a little heavy on that one for sure, but 3 and 1's very makeable.
It is.
Albeit tough.
There's not much margin. He's going to be in that pocket and take something off the wall. He's got the 2, 4, 7, and 6.
Oh, right in the face.
Full by now. He's been like a quarter of an inch to the left. I think he's right now.
Bo Prey, thanks for tuning in, my man. We will see you tomorrow for the once a month.
Looking forward to that. That's a 7 box for Bob, so he's at 52 after 6. 4 boxes to get a couple of marks in.
67% on head pins so far, but he's had trouble converting with his second ball.
It hasn't been super friendly so far.
No, 2 splits so far on 50% split rate right now.
That's another head pin in light. 7 is a drop. He's got a nice lead here. The 3, 6, and 10.
Yeah, that's much more palatable right there. That wood's kind of right where you don't want it, though, I will say. It's not covering the 3.
You got to almost play to the outside there.
Just about.
Pocket.
Oh, my goodness. He does it again.
He's right in the face on the object pin, but
Too
pushes it right there.
Too much face. Not enough.
7.
Too much face, not enough cheek on that one. So you can go get the 10. Now he can play the wood. And he does for a 10 box.
That would might have worked.
No, it looked like he forced it right back. I don't think so.
He went over to the left a little bit, maybe behind that.
I think it would have been behind. Yep.
62 after 7, he's down 16 pins.
Yep, needs 45 in these next 3 boxes. 2 marks are a must. Oh, that's very heavy right there, I will say.
On the head pin, slightly to the right, he's left with a 2 and 2. And that's the 2, 4, 6, 10. No wood.
Yep.
He's got to cut something over.
Bob Lee keeps hitting head pins, keeps getting screwed over for it right now. Having a tough time.
Sometimes you get a better leave off the 6 pin.
Tough breaks for Bob. Keith, you are absolutely right. Oh, look at him cut this pin over, and it is too much cut. Oh, man, that's tough when you put too much English on it. You put it right where you want, it says no.
On my
Oh, goodness gracious.
Brittany has joined us. Glenn Gill, good to see you guys. Jordan Brittany, see you here. Bob's got an 8 box. 70 after 7, he's down. Lost a pin, so total 17 down, definitely. Needs 38 pins in these 2 boxes to win. There's got to be some strikes involved.
Yeah, spare 9, or a couple, or a strike here. Oh, that should have helped this case. That was a great hit. And you got the 5, 7, 9, 10.
In the left-hand pocket, and just
I have
Carry it to the middle of the rack.
I have one word for that, and that's gross. That's just gross.
Yeah, that's tough.
There's a wood that's going to cover the 7, but I don't know how the 10 goes right here. I guess you hit wood and the pin at the same time. Just like that. Unbelievable. What a read, Bob Lee.
That is one for the replay.
Unbelievable shot.
So he's got some life in this game. It's a mid-80 plus the ball. He's going to have a strike here, I think. Or something close to it.
9 drop here.
That was cool.
Necessity. 9 or 10. Oh, that won't do it.
That'll probably do it here.
That is mathematical. AJ Stockton has the first string.
I'll get a score sheet for us.
Yep. So Bob Lee has a whole bunch of pins to look at right here. And, almost tries to go get them all. Has the 1, 2, 10 to look at for a 10 bucks. 7 head pins for Bob Lee this string. 6 for AJ. Bob Lee sadly has 4 splits out of his 7 head pins. As he finishes with a 91.
That was a weird one. Yeah, you both are.
All right. After 1, AJ did not get 10 pins. AJ got 107 pins. Just do some housekeeping real quick. As AJ's going to start off in the pocket right there. Tough break on that. He's got a 2 and 1. A lot of wood on that 6-10 with the 7 looming on the other side. A lot of wood though. Let's see if we can send something over right here. Oh man, that's going to go in and out of the gutter. Those pins will not count. That is a 7 bucks for AJ to start. As Bob Lee is going to get that all set for her.
Okay, I am back. And I have our paper score sheet.
As AJ's off the head pin and it goes and it will not go. Look at how hit that thing is. Look at it weeble and wobble and will not fall. Oh, there it goes. And it's going to take a friend, and it's going to take another!
Oh my God!
Well, just the way AJ drew it up right there.
I can't wait to see that.
You can't throw a better one than that.
Turned around.
Wow!
Wobbled to death.
Wow, indeed.
All right, so
Oh man.
I'm back just
That
in time to
deserves a
see that.
screenshot post later.
Still takes too long.
Wow, that
I couldn't
was
see what you were talking about.
25 seconds straight.
that was strike-tastic right there.
Yeah, good.
Unbelievable. Now you know you're in Millis. As AJ, let's see if it backdoors again. The 7 falls. Look at it swing. Oh, it will not trip up
Turn
anymore.
around.
Okay, I made some adjustments to the mic. You should be able to hear me better now. Let me know one way or the other.
Thanks, Keith. 3-pinner, 1, 3, 6 to look at. Piece of wood in there on the 6-pin. As he
Wow. How do you do that?
makes an impressive trick shot.
All right. Yeah, the wood pit later rolled 9 in the film, 26 after 2.
Oh man, oh man.
And a 10 box. So I'm back in the action. If you ever watch this through the production, we keep a paper score sheet here. Although we're all computerized, and we didn't have one, so I had to go get one.
Yep. Well, AJ made that strike count with a nice 19 box.
So AJ's at 36 after 3.
AJ on that 2-pin right now. Trying to get it all the way over.
Well, that's 5.
Trying to hit the G-dang head pin, as he just said.
4 horsemen right, and that 7 pin.
7's covered though. That wood will take it, so you just got to run it down and hope that something connects to it.
Any slide anything over there, ball or pin, and then let it go. How about a pin?
Oh, just hit it a little light and it skipped off the wall and decided not to take that wood. A tough break right there.
Got the 4 horsemen beautifully, but
This game giveth and taketh away. Gave him that backdoor strike and it decided not to give him that very makeable spare, as he will not accept that pin.
Tap the wood in the gutter, and those of you who are familiar with candlepin, which probably everybody on Extreme is, but if there's a pin in the gutter fully and it's touched by the ball before it hits the pins, then that ball is not counted. It's the same as a gutter ball.
AJ has a high single of 181, high triple of 414, high 5 of 671. Very impressive. Right there.
AJ's a formidable competitor.
Yep, found the 3-pin that time.
Just the 1, 2, 7, 10. Just pretty when it goes.
Lost the head pin a little bit on these last 4 boxes. Let's see if you can find it right here for a nice spare. He does. And look at it skip over. Oh, and it drops off just before. Oh, man.
AJ's had some pretty impressive shots here that just by an inch didn't go.
Absolutely. Welcome to Millis.
And there's a 9 box. AJ closes it 54.
These are the same lanes here that Pete just threw a 227 on a couple weeks ago in the Friday Night Pro League. That, of course, was streamed online. It's the highest streamed game in history of Candlepin, I believe.
And it's a new house record here in Millis. The previous was 194, owned by Jake Cook.
Yep, 6 strikes in a row. It was a perfect game. There were no pins left on the deck, and not only that, it was an immaculate game. He hit every single object in that string.
And I recall that was 9 drop spares, followed by 6 strikes, followed by another 9 drop spare, followed by an 8-1-1, 8-1-1.
Unbelievable.
I have that memorized.
That first 8-1-1, oh man, that looked good too. It looked like he carried. I was very fortunate to be here live to watch that. The most impressive part about that is the lanes broke down after the 5th strike. They had to spend a while to repair it, and then he comes up and throws another bomb. It was unbelievable.
That'll throw you off.
Not him. He was locked in. He was talking about how he'd never thrown 4 in a row, and once he threw the 4th, he shut up real good. He just went up there and kept firing.
So Bob's open with an 8 box to start.
That was on me.
And the scoring says a 7. And it is a 7. Okay, I couldn't see the 8 pin behind it.
No, that fooled us all right there. Bob, reset.
Bob's scared the 3 pin. Doesn't want to play.
I don't blame it.
So there's been a number of house records set here, especially in the month of September, kind of. August 29th to September 29th.
Yeah, Josh Daly just set the triple too, right?
Daly set a triple record of 471. Waters set a 5 trip record of 736.
Just demolished that house record.
And there were a couple of other records set, which I don't recall.
Well, Craig Holbrook hit the triple before then. He tied before Daly put it away during the Outrun the Bear.
There he is. No,
I believe Craig Holbrook also had the 10 string during the Outrun the Bear.
He still does, yeah.
Yep, I think he still does. Bob just goes wide, takes the 10 pin, has the 6-9 to look at for a 10 box.
We expected that 194 to fall soon because I know Waters and Chris Parkinson both put up 192s over the summer. So it was only a matter of time, but by that much.
No, that was in style. That was unbelievable.
That was way over. There's no dispute. There was some dispute whether 194 was truly the record.
Yeah.
Yeah, a long time ago somebody threw 210 or something.
I think Steve Reno said that Olsa threw a 200 game.
Yeah.
In this house, way back in the heyday.
But there's no doubt that nobody's beat 227 here. So come on down and try to do it. It might be doable.
Absolutely. Oh, look at that trip up the 10 pin right there. Leaves a nice check mark to shoot at.
So after 2 bops at 15, he's down 11 pins in completed boxes. He's got a spare opportunity here with the 2, 4, 5, and 7.
Just goes wide.
Yeah, the ball's just breaking a little more to the right. unusual for a right-hander, although I tend to do that too.
Whenever I'm doing that, it's because my feet are going too fast. So I just got to slow it down, let my arm catch up a little bit. As he tries to over-adjust a little bit right there, you can see slowed down a little bit. His arm got a little bit out in front.
Solid 9 box though for 24 after 3, down 12 pins completed.
Just a hair off rhythm. Let's see if he finds it right here, because once Bob gets in rhythm, watch out. This man can go off.
He's come a long ways in the last couple of years.
Absolutely. He can string a whole bunch of marks together once he starts finding his objects.
That was in the pocket.
That'll
that was
start.
Nice.
Look at this go. Oh, man.
Boy. All right, not bad. 9 out of 10. Just the 10.
Oh, that's going to be wide.
Just to the left.
And
Twice.
wide again.
33 after 4. Down 12 pins. Hi, Rich Lamone. It's good to see you here.
Keith, let's start throwing some marks. You're dang right. We have 4 marks so far total in this game.
Not sure if I said hi to Michael
1.5 through.
but you can see him.
Oh, DeJohne, Aaron Halfell.
Oh, there's a pocket shot. Another
Boom,
one.
baby.
All right, a 5 and the 8 for spare lead.
Same ball takes it right here, as I like to say. You got the 5 pin hanging with the 8 right behind. Just throw that pocket shot again. Give it a ride. That's
Good.
it.
There we go.
Right out of the hands, that one. That's a spare for Bob Lee.
Good time to leave one. Puts Bob at 43 plus a ball up against AJ's half at 54.
Bob Lee's 73% on his hand pins. He's 11 for 15 right now.
That's a big number.
Yeah. If he can find that second ball, he's going to be in business.
Okay, AJ's coming up on lane 22. AJ's at 47% on the head pin.
It's all about rhythm.
What week is this for you guys?
It's week 3 for Bob Lee, and I think 4 or 5 for AJ.
All right, I'm not going to put it down on the sheet then.
Yeah. I didn't say it earlier. Bob Lee is a high single of 165, high triple of 421, and a high 5 of 613. He has thrown higher, but in a 5-string format, that's his high.
Okay, so AJ is off on a 3-pin and just takes out 4. It's 4 horsemen left plus the 8 and 10.
Nice ball.
There you
Oh, boom, baby.
go. That was textbook. That was textbook.
It's as clean as it gets right there. Good job.
Right in the 1-2 pocket, right where you wanted to be.
Yep.
Carried everything.
He throws that again, they all fall down.
Oh yeah, that was a strike ball for sure. So that puts AJ at 64 plus a ball at 6 balls.
Yeah, sorry, I'm doing Millis tracker where they don't put the numbers down for the spare until it's up, but we can acquiesce.
I do. I got it.
Oh,
And half was to right. He knew it when he threw the ball. 2 and a fill, 66 at 6.
AJ still struggling to find that head pin on the first ball, but his second ball's been very good so far today.
AJ's got a comfortable lead right at the moment.
Yeah, Bob Lee with that mark looming though, as AJ goes into the hole again. Justin Tucker would be proud. He is not.
All right, just looking for a nice cleanup here. Has a comfortable lead, doesn't necessarily have to have a big box, but
Yeah,
doesn't
for-
want it to.
Me personally, I almost throw it at the 2 pin here.
Yeah, I agree. I do too.
As he goes, just a little wide of it.
Even a little further over at the 4 pin and closes out with a 4 box, 70 after 7. Bob a chance to catch up here.
Yep. Hey, that only sinks him back to par though. That's strike 9 at the beginning, doing him wonders with that. So
Yeah.
that just about evens out with that backdoor strike. Let's see if he can put a couple together. Plenty of time to go expand his lead.
That's it.
That was in the pocket, and there we go. We're going to get another one. All right, just 9, a 5 pin only.
With the oh no, that wood is. Oh, you know what? That wood on the at the left on front is covering if he wants it.
There's some wood behind, could interfere, but I think you're right.
No, it should be covering. He can hit that pretty heavy. And he's going to play it, and he's going to drill it.
And that's a spare in the 8th for AJ Stockton. Puts him at 80 Close ball.
It's a great ball right there.
All right, coming into box 9 in game 2. That's in a pocket.
Oh, look at that shot.
In a right-hand pocket. And 8 for the fill, and that gives AJ 88 after 8. All crazy 8s here, but now he's faced with the 5-7, correct?
Yeah, with that wood right there, you can actually be a little heavier than normal, but you still got to play on that that right side.
Yeah. Left side's not going to work, I don't think. And there's
Nope.
a right side hit.
Oh, look at this go. It shoots right out. That wood ended up being diabolical.
We still
It's
have
going.
some action here.
It's going.
Not enough.
It's going. And it
enough.
rests right up against it.
Well, he threw everything in the right direction, just a little shallow. So, open in the 9th.
But he'll drill it for a 10.
And there's a 10. 98 after 9 for AJ Stockton.
Yeah, 107 start. He's looking to go 11 here and finish stronger than he did last one.
Even with the 4 box in there. Which is really 6 because it was a fill.
Indeed. Oh yeah.
There's a nice ball.
Oh, just a hair heavy. That's a Millis leave right there.
Yeah, I'm familiar with that leave. That's a castle right. 5, 6, 10.
Not named after Dan, but Dan does get it a lot. So.
Hey, I promoted it. And
yeah.
Bob here thought it was going to go, but it didn't.
Plows it right back. It's about as good as you can do with that leave.
That wood was kind of flat to take it off the wall.
Yeah, you gotta almost cap it and see if you can pin it off.
And there's a 10 for a 108.
Nice painted.
So AJ Stockton's a 107 and a 108 for a 215.
Yep, 65 pin lead against Bob Lee right here, but that spare is looming. 215 through 2. AJ Stockton, 107.5 average.
And Bob started with a 91. Right now he's in the hole on this string, so on a fill, put a spare up in the 5th. He's at 43 plus whatever this ball is.
Put a big fill on it. He only needs 1 mark.
Good ball. Wow. Left pocket and took 6. So
Just a hair light. That 1 pin screaming up over the 3 and came back for the 10.
closed with the 49 for the half. So that's down 5 pins. He's got a diamond right, the makeable spare.
Yep. Technically, he doesn't need a mark, but realistically, he will.
Aha, he did it.
Oh, yeah, that's the real castle right now. That one's aimed after Dan.
That really stinks when that happens because, again,
No, he looked like he threw a great ball at it and just didn't carry.
took the triangle and everything around the back pin. I hate it when that happens.
Timmy Douglas, thanks for joining in. Watching some of us amateurs go at it.
All right, that's a shot in the wilderness for a 9 box of 58 after 6. And Bob is only down 8 pins at the moment.
Bob officially needs a mark, though.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. He needs 50 pins to tie, 51 to win in 4 boxes. Oh, that was a valiant effort.
Hammered.
Put it in on the head pin, and as a spread eagle minus the 2 pin.
That's the problem with that straight ball. Sometimes if you're just not quite in the pocket, you can get a lot of punches through.
Oh yeah.
Especially in Millis.
And he's throwing it at a good speed.
He's got he's at his normal velocity. It's just
got a lot of strength here.
Oh, that's a great bid.
Nice pickup on the right hand 3, but nothing carried over to the
Ran
left.
him right down. Let's get him out. Let's get out of here with a 10 box for him.
And again with a more of a hook, left right to left hook, that might have carried something.
Ian, you're absolutely right. He has 13 for 17 on his head pin so far. It's a good eye.
And there's a 10 box. He was 3 for 3 on objects in that.
I wish I was counting splits because he'd have a heck of a lot of those too. Although this is his first split of this string.
That puts Bobby at 68, so only down 2 pins from AJ's completed 7th box, 70. But AJ had a spare 8 next. So Bobby needs to mark here, and this is going to be a good one if he can get it.
That's his best leave he's had in a little while.
Off the
I will
head
say.
pin.
Yep.
1-7 is the leave. Some wood in between.
Yeah, I don't know if any of it's covering. I'm just trying to play this
The
straight
back
up.
one looks good. The front one is kind of ugly, I think.
Yeah, just hit the head pin on somewhere on the right side. Give it a ride. Ah,
Try to carry the head pin over and just a tad shallow. So another open box.
once again, full on the head pin. It's a trend.
I'm almost thinking if you'd gone slightly to the left and capped that one, it might have worked.
There's a chance, yeah. Anything but full, and sadly that's where he went.
That's where I was thinking, because he capped the wood on that one and it took out the 7.
I think it was a little too far back, that wood was to carry the 1, but
if you're on the other side of it, it might work. Anyway, 10
it's accurate.
is 78, so Bob's down exactly 10 pins, and he needs to pick up 30 pins. Each box is 31 pins.
Yep.
In the pocket.
Splash!
Is it going to go?
Look at it wiggle, look at it wobble!
Oh, come on.
Oh, wait a minute. No, that's going to steady this time.
All right.
Can't get the AJ break right there as he settles for a 9.
Just a 6 pin. Gotta go right at it. Yeah, to the left may help, but I would just go at it. Forget the wood.
Yep. No, just shove it. He's been so accurate, he should be able to be all over this,
problems.
as he
Spare in
is.
9th. 88 plus a ball. So he needs to put up 20 more pins.
Third spare, Bob Lee.
Do it. So we need a big fill.
He needs a spare. He just needs another.
Big
Spare or
spare. It's in there. Oh, just off the head pin. 5 in the fill.
All right.
So down 5 pins right now. Puts Bob at 93 at 9.
Has to make it.
He has 4 horsemen left plus 10 pins.
70.
Make the spare.
14 of 20 on his head pin so far. Bob Banks, thanks for joining us. Oh, that's going to be off. And
Just to the
ow.
left. Punches a 2-pin AJ. Will take game 2.
Bob looking to clean up at least 1 pin for 100, but obviously he wants them all right here. Fire him, I play the head pin right here.
Yeah.
He does. Oh, and he goes through.
6 box. Bob finishes with a 99.
I choked there.
So that's with a couple of marks too. So AJ takes 2 points. AJ's got 4 points so far. Bob is at 190. So AJ has a 25 pin lead right at the moment.
25 is correct.
I'm not even looking at the spreadsheet. How do you like that?
Man can do mental math. What can't he do? Besides make a diamond.
No. Remember people's names. I'm still getting razzed about reversing Waters and Taylor several times during their match. Hey, it's just age, you know. AJ starts out on the head pin and drops 8 as the 2 and the 7.
That was a great hit. Hits the 2, it should cover the 7. Pretty much no matter where you hit it. As
there we go.
It does,
no doubt about that one.
And
Good
he
call.
does.
Spare in the first.
Boom, baby. 6 marks so far for AJ as we start off the 3rd string. In style.
So AJ's looking not only to win, but to expand the lead, as we've seen in some matches recently. 25 pins after a couple. It's not safe.
Yeah, he had tried telling that to Bob. I think he is a little upset, but that's okay. He is hitting his first ball is looking really good. As AJ goes a little bit off, takes 3 on that
Ball
fill.
slipped out of my hand.
He slipped right out, as he said. That's a tough break as you can get right there.
13 in the first box and 7 to go. Lady inside here?
No, I go outside all day.
Right there. That's what I call the inside.
Just a hair. Oh, okay. Oh, look at it drop. And that's all he'll get. And I almost want that pin up right there to go make the 10, but that wood should be covering to go make his, go
Right
get the
side of
9.
the wood should get you at least 2, maybe 3 here.
Oh, I go heavy on it. I go left side, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I plow it back. As AJ is going to do. Oh, look at that. Why not? What a great 10. Beautiful out, AJ Stockton.
Didn't think that was gonna get.
That was at least 2
I
pins
was
for.
gonna get 2.
Yeah, that was 2 for sure. I can't believe that swung over. Beautiful shot.
Yeah, we've seen some big comebacks lately. I had one with myself with Kellogg.
Yeah.
Came back from being down about 25-30 to throw 145 on the fifth and take home.
Absolutely. That was a heck of an effort from him on his 15th string of the day.
Yeah, that's
Up
one.
here in Millis. Came up and ran the gauntlet.
I thought I had 10 for sure, maybe 12, but no, I ended up with 6.
Yep, that's the way this can go. 4 points at the for total have a big weight to him. 3-1 for AJ as he goes through the hole.
On the head pin again.
Yep. AJ staying over 50% on his head pins right now.
I don't think he counted that one. There you go. Whoa.
Almost carried it over. 9 bucks.
Okay, 32 after 3.
I'd rather that than too hot. It's been hot as heck in here, especially on Wednesdays. It's a packed house.
So I didn't know
High
where
intensity.
It's going to be a packed house tomorrow morning in Ryan's.
Oh yeah, 100 bowlers. Oh, AJ finds the head pin beautifully. That 1-3 pocket as he's got the half Worcester to shoot at. A lot of wood there though. You can kind of blow this up.
We're coming into our second month of our once-a-month league here tomorrow.
Yep.
And there's 100 bowlers in it. Takes all the lanes. And it'll be a lot of fun.
That's a great time so far. Kind of got the doors blown off of my team. Oh, what a shot, AJ. Man, plowed it right back. Didn't even need the wood on that. That's a hard spare to make.
Inverted half Worcester. It's easy to get those 2 pins when you have a full rack. It's nearly impossible when that's all that's standing.
That is correct.
And that was done perfect.
Oh, that was right out of the hands.
Spare in the 4th, and that gives AJ 42 plus a ball at 4.
6th spare and 7th mark of the day.
Still on a 2 pin.
Oh,
Gets an 8 drop.
that's a nice break as AJ has the Millis 8 to look at, as I like to say.
That's 50 after 4, and just the 1 to 3 to shoot at.
Yeah, Millis 8 is when you're off the head pin, you leave the 1-2 or the 1-3.
I learned that the other day with Dave and Bob were covering my match.
I think I've tried to coin that. I think it's catching on as AJ goes and makes a beautiful spare again. 3 spares and a half. AJ Stockton, 60 and a ball. Finally getting it going on lane 21.
Shit and bowl better.
As Bob Lee looking to get it going as well. As AJ found his ball and Bob's looking to answer right here. Definitely not up to his standard of 190 through 2 so far, but Bob Lee can erupt for go crazy.
Okay, off on the 3 pin with a half Worcester. Bob's a student in this game. Very analytical with this and has tracked many of us bowlers and
Very
has
analytical.
stats on everybody.
Very analytical is an understatement. Carol Ann says, nice half, AJ.
Thank
Oh, look
you,
at
Carol.
this. Good bid, a little
I
full
miss
in
you.
there.
I hope you heard me.
Bob Lee goes, pow.
Mike.
How?
How and how.
Yeah, on a head pin,
3 and 2 to shoot at.
just punched out the middle. All right, not
Nice
bad.
out.
Nice 8. Bob's at 8 after 1, down 5 pins and completed. Let's pick it up here.
Hit a head pin on your felt. Just do it.
I don't need it, apparently.
No. You do. Just do it. It'll be fun.
Oh, yeah.
promise.
I punched
First
the
ball in the
1-5.
second box. Bob's in the right
At least you
hand
hit it.
pocket.
Just do it. It'll
And
be
leaves a
fun.
castle
What
on the
what's my
left.
percentage right now on the head pin? Like 25%?
You're at 52.
4, 5, 7.
It's going up. It was 43 at the end of last game.
Some
That's
wood
correct.
there,
Or in the middle
covering
of
the
last game.
4
That's
and the
correct. No,
7,
you had
and
a
then to
good
the
half
right
on
of
it.
the 5. Not sure what she's going to play on. I'll probably go to the left. Bob's going to the right. He's going to try to sweep it, and well, the wood dances in between and wiggles the 5 and takes out the 4.
What just happened?
That was something.
The wood just kind of danced between.
I don't know. Don't look at me like that. I have no idea either.
Hit it where it was.
This is the weirdest game, man. I
He
swear to
He
God.
hit it perfectly to sweep, and it just.
This is the
Went
weirdest
circle
game.
around.
I don't know. Keith Broper's ball might take that, but
I was
not
gonna
most
say,
of
if
ours.
Timmy hit that, it probably would have won.
Oh, that's a nice 10, though. Way to clean up.
So Bob's at 18 after 2, down
Oh,
5 pins.
what's this right now?
He's been happier. Put a few marks together and he'll be back into it, though.
That was a tough box. He threw a good first ball.
Good second ball, too. Good. Frankly, those 3 great balls.
Well,
Look at that trip up for him. That's beautiful.
That's what that leave does.
Yeah, long time coming right there.
It always results from a really good first ball. I've never seen anybody throw a bad ball and get that leave. It's always a good ball.
That is correct. Oh, that's a little premature. I'm trying to do this.
Okay,
instead.
so Bob's just got this 10 pin to shoot at some wood, and he uses the wood. And
This is all of it. Bob Lee, a member of the Clean Plate Club, as he goes and gets a spare.
There was still 2 pins in the gutter. Easy there.
Gutter's not on the plate.
Okay, so Bob's at 28 and a ball. He can go ahead here with a 5 fill. And that is a 6 fill. So Bob's at 34 after 3, 2 pins ahead, but up against 2 marks. And that's the check mark left.
The wood's covered.
I think that wood may be it. It's a tough one to hit. It's
I think you have to
steep.
play it. I think you have to
you're
play
right.
it.
He's going to the left.
Oh, man.
This guy missed.
So he's open on the 4th.
Cheryl, thanks for joining us. Adam, Bernie, Ted.
Yep, that would have worked. He caught the wood that time.
Yeah,
Makes
he
the 10
did.
box out of it. And that puts Bob at 44 after 4, just down 6, and up against another mark. Oh, look at that.
Oh, yeah, that's
Too
heavy
perfect.
right there.
Too
Yeah,
perfect.
Too perfect indeed.
Avoided the spread eagle, but only by 1 pin.
72% of it. 18 of 25 on the headline so far. Just 4 marks to show for it.
Not bad.
Nope.
Thought he was going to be in between, but flipped up just a 1 pin.
His second ball, he's still in his object, but he's just punching right now. It's tough. It's just tough breaks. He couldn't be closer to throwing the right ball. He really couldn't.
All right, one more for 7 box. Bob's at 51. AJ's up now with 60 plus a ball.
Take a walk. It's fair. It's fair. It's 70%. They're fine. AJ, 60 in a ball. This one right here. As he starts out in the second half, we are officially halfway through the match.
And AJ's on a fill. As you said. Sorry. That's a good break.
I try to tell AJ to play the head pin, and he refuses to do so on the fill, but that's a nice 17 regardless.
So 67 to close out the half, the 5 box mark. And we have the 178.
That's wired, though.
I agree with you. I think there's a real good shot here.
Oh, not there.
Nope. A little shift to the left of an inch or 2, and that would have gone.
Yep. Still go get a nice 10 out of this at least. This one, if you're gonna miss left. You'll at least get 2 pins.
And is it 10? It's going to be a 9.
That's a 9. Apparently it's 2 pins no matter what you do there. Interesting.
76 after 6. AJ has a good game going. 16 over par. That's excellent.
Absolutely. Would like another mark to put it on, though. AJ looking to get in the 120s here, I'm sure.
Just out of the pocket on
Oh.
the left. It's looking Cleary right.
Clearies are frustrating because that means you just missed the head pin.
So that's 4 horsemen right. 1, 3, 6, 10 plus the 8 pin hiding in the back. Piece of wood over there. It's immaterial. This has got to be shot clean.
Absolutely. The wood is high and it is out of play, essentially.
Maybe.
Oh, man. Shaves it just a little too high. It shoots up into the rafters and over everything. PJ, thanks for joining in.
If I'd called upon you to just take out the head pin in that would have been a tough thing to do.
Yeah, one would think you would plow it back, not shoot it over and off. Oh, that's a good ball.
And there's a 10.
Beautiful ball.
Nicely done. 86 after 7. All right, coming into box 8, first ball in box 8 of game 3. And AJ didn't like that ball. Came in on a 3 and took out 5. He's left with a 1, 2, 7, 8, and 10. Clean.
Struggling to find that head pin with his first ball, but his second's been very good on it. So let's see if he can connect in that pocket. See if something can, if you can blow up the 7-10, maybe something comes over, it comes across and takes out the 8 as well.
I think it starts with kicking the head pin over the 7.
Absolutely, it's a hard shot right here, though.
Oh, close. Takes out everything but the head pin and the 10.
Man, came so close to grabbing that head pin.
Not bad at all.
Bob Geiser, Face Square, thanks for tuning in.
And an 8 box, so AJ's a 94 after 8. Improving with every game.
Speak too soon, 2 boxes left. Could go either way. Oh yeah, that's a nice splash down. 9 drop.
Duncan, I hit the head pin.
Yeah, look what you get. Look what you got for it.
And that's just the 8 pin.
You should do it more often. I think you get this a lot more. The wood is non-existent. Oh, he's gonna play it anyways and pick it up. What a read, AJ Stockton. The only way to play it, the way it goes down.
That's spare in the 9th. 104 plus the ball.
8th spare in the match.
Off the cap on the right-hand wood there.
I don't think that's what he was trying to do, but it goes down either way.
It's a good safety.
Let's see him make it count right here. Yeah, if you're gonna miss that, miss right.
Not by much.
No. AJ. Off the head pin this time again, but he's gonna drop a Millis 8.
Why would I want to
There it
hit the head pin when I can do that?
112.
Because he got 9 down last time.
112 after 9 with just the 1 pin.
That's
and
true.
the 3 pin left to shoot at.
Drops the Millis 8. Last time he converted us. This time he does it again.
Same thing. Really putting Bob in a tough spot here because that puts AJ at 122 plus the ball.
10th mark of the match. JJ, thanks for tuning in. Mike Mack, thanks for tuning in. You have the other stream.
Oh, okay.
So we got 19 total
They
watching.
look alike.
They do.
And on the fill ball, AJ gets taken advantage of by the pins a little bit there. Just puts 3 in the fill for a 125 game.
Carves it out.
Ouch.
On the 2 pin on that one, but it just took out the 2, 5, and 9.
Tough break for AJ right there, but still at 340 through 3.
125.
Nice job.
All right, so Bob has a hill to climb here. He needs 74 to tie, 75 to win. That's only 3 marks.
3 marks indeed. Let's see him try and put 1 on the board to start. Oh, that'll help. Look at these tumble. 9. Oh, the 10 is wiggling. It will not fall. The candy canes are rooted in the ground here in Millis, Massachusetts.
Yeah, I hate the double strike. Triple strike. It draws your eye sometimes.
He's got a lot of wood to work with, but there's only one that matters, and it's the one on the left-hand side.
He's got
Any piece of the left hand goes.
yeah. It's a V shape. Right hand, right block.
Oh, right hand.
What? No.
Oh, it trips it anyways. That's not the way he wanted it, but it's the way he got it anyways.
There's a little left there spare in the 6 for Bob. That puts him at 61 plus the ball.
Oh man, that almost robbed him blind, but it ended up tripping it barely, and he'll take it. Let's see if we can fill it up here.
It's big Phil needs 4 more marks. On the head pin.
Little light, gets a nice little break though. It's gonna be a baby split. Plus the 5.
257. 7 in the fill is 68. After 6.
So far for Bob Lee as he goes and plows it back again. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
very frustrating. A 7-pin, nothing went over there. Everything just went straight back. So open into 7. And he picks it up nice and clean, and that gives Bob 78 after 7, still down 8 pins. And he's up against an 8, a spare 8, and a spare 3. Yeah, I gotta learn how to do it, but right now I'm still like.
All right, just watch me.
Yeah.
All right.
So Bob, box 8.
Up, triangle, nope. It'll be a 2-pinner.
All right, no strike there. But 3-5, some wood in between.
Yeah, I hate that wood. You gotta just hit the 3 pretty good.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
The pocket's out. You can go outside though, and it should take it. Another head pin for Bob Lee. 75%. Carolyn's. Great game, AJ. That's correct. Oh, Bob Lee finally heavy, and it pays off that time.
That puts Bob at 88 plus a ball. Opportunity to take a lead in completed boxes, but he's still up against 2 big boxes here.
6th spare of the match, unless I have my math wrong. I do not believe I do. Way down 6, staring down the barrel of a couple of marks though.
Oh, bigger than that.
Man,
That's just a 3 fill.
What a shot.
All that went that time was the 2, 7, 8, and 9, or no, 2, 5, and 8.
258, yep. Strike ball takes them all here. With that 5-pin gone, you can go pocket here, that 1-3 pocket. See if you can blow it up.
That's where he's going, but misses a head
This
pin.
goes a little wide.
So he's at 98, 91 after 8, now open in the 9th. It's going to be tough for him to come back on.
He's going to need a double strike here.
Yep.
Oh,
And
she goes
through the hole.
hole.
Did not want to do that. That's a 6 box, so Bob's at 97 after 9.
He needs 29 pins in this.
Double 9.
He's a double strike 9.
No better time to find a strike ball than right here. Bob still needs any strikes in this match. AJ only has 1 though. This has been a spare-tastic match. Not a lot of hammers though. A lot of great second balls. Bob Lee. Oh, that's
on the
off.
4-pin.
AJ's going to have this match as well with a string.
It just takes 3. He's over 100 for the first time, but that's not enough.
Nope. That's not where Bob wants to be, though. Bob wants to be well over 100 if he can.
And that guy's gonna get pneumonia. So is he.
As Bob goes outside, hits the 2-pin. He has
the 10th.
He's got the horseman to shoot at,
Or the Kamrowski special.
or the Kamrowski special, as they say.
So Rick told me that the first time he hears anybody say Kamrowski special, he turns off the broadcast.
All right. Well, nice talking to you, Red. Hope if you were tuning in, it was good having you around.
All right, and that's a 7 box for Bob for 104. AJ has 6 points so far. Bob doesn't have any. Bob is at 294 after 3. AJ at 340, so AJ has a 46-pin lead. Is expanded from 25 to 46. And Bob looking for a comeback here. AJ looking to preserve this. And coming into game 4, box 1. AJ Stockton on lane 21 here at Ryan's Family Amusements in Millis. First ball. That first ball was beautifully in the pocket. Took out 7. Is left to the triangle on the right. That's 6, 9, 10.
I'm not keeping up my splits. I didn't even see that, but that's okay. We'll do
I
it
don't
next
see it on there. Oh, down there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, and AJ is on them.
Boom, baby.
All over that one. Spare in the first.
Never in doubt with that hand right there. 10th spare of the match, AJ Stockton. As we start the 4th string off right here. See if he can keep building on that tremendous half he had last time. 65 pins, I believe.
AJ's dialed in right now on the spares.
Boom.
Look at that. On the head pin. And
3 and 1. Look at that pin. Wiggle, wobble, will not fall. As that is another head pin, though, for
it's
AJ
a 6
Stockton.
fill for 16 after 1. And, you know, we get a lot of action here in Millis, but the head pin leads to a lot of splits, too.
I had 2 of these last night. I made one of them by going outside, actually. Get off the walls.
Look at
AJ
that.
tries to go in. Oh, man, he takes the... How did he do that? He took the 4, 6, 7.
Yeah, that piece of wood that was hanging out back there.
And the 3 would not, or the 2 would not go with it, as he looks to clean up for a 10 and will not at the 25 through 2 with the 9 bucks.
Still 5 over par. Box 3.
Boom. Oh, pow.
Well, that's what happens when you get a head pin. You get the bird.
That's the first spread eagle of the day. For either
We've
bowler.
had some clipped ones, but
A lot of eagle variants, but this is the first true spread eagle. Dennis Green, he had a piece of wood, but he didn't make this last night.
about a 1% chance.
Oh man, AJ tries to go the same spot he did last ball and just gets it. About the same result.
It's nice when you see it go, but it's really unusual.
Yeah.
I made it last year, but I had the 9 pin in the back.
Yeah, just trying to shave that 2 pin to see if it can come over, but
There's something to go over.
as many bowlers do, they go wide and only take 2 pins. So AJ's looking to clean up 3, and will do so.
So a 9 box, and when you have a spread eagle, the 9 box is a pretty good output.
Tip your cap, say, okay, let's go get next one.
Still over par, 34 after 3. I hate that leave. Just so you know, for the record, everybody.
I think everyone hates that leave.
That's why I
I
stopped.
haven't met a single person who enjoys it.
I stopped calling it the spread eagle and started calling it getting the bird.
Yep.
AJ's
AJ!
in the right hand pocket.
AJ has found the head pin. That's 4 in a row.
Drop 7, and the 2, 5, and 7 are left. And I don't know if I like that wood or not.
The
think
wood,
I do.
it's a good guide. Yeah, you can be a little heavier on the 2 pin here than normal.
Yeah, if you go to the red line or left of that, I think they got the spare.
I agree. As AJ's
Right
going to
there.
do so and blows it up. Great spare, AJ Stockton.
Spare in the 4th puts AJ at 44 plus a ball. Definitely a lot of marks here.
Yeah, it's 12 marks for AJ. 11 spares, 1 strike.
And we are 34 boxes in, so that's...
Yep. Don't know how many 10 boxes. We're not keeping track of that right now, but quite a few of those as well. It's good pinning from both bowlers.
That was in the pocket.
Oh,
left
AJ
pocket.
finds the head pin, and well, sometimes that just happens.
Well, the 7 fill gives AJ 51 and has the 3, 7, 10. This can be made.
It's 5 head pins in a row this half. Absolutely. You go light on this on either side, and you see what happens. See if you can flip it up, get some carry.
Look at that.
Pow! Right in the kisser.
A tiny bit too full. And by that, I think a movement of a half an inch to the right might have given that.
Doesn't take much, but you do need it. It's required. AJ's going to try and play that cap, see if something carries. It will not. It's going to be a nice 9 box, though, out of that for AJ.
60 feet away, it's pretty tough to make your ball half an inch one way or the other.
Yeah, we can't all be Justin Waters.
Yeah. Well, what Justin doesn't get from precision, he gets from power. The two go together.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so AJ's a 60 at the half.
Nice half.
Solid
Hey.
game.
5 for 5 head pins.
Down 46 pins in total, looking to have a really big game here to catch up. But it starts with 1 ball, and there it is.
Boom.
Look at that. That was in the pocket beautifully. That was a strike ball.
Right out of the
most
hands, that
time.
one.
Drops 8. He's got the 5 and the 9.
Yep, there is wood. It might cover, but I hate it. Just go get the pins
I
here.
don't think it covers, but it does give you a visual
See, that's the
guide.
thing. You don't know. Just go get the pins. Say, I don't need you. I can make you myself.
Oh, no! In between. Now, where I was saying that was a visual guide to me, I was thinking of like, okay,
case
I
you're
see that
wondering.
black between the wood and the pins.
You
If
just
I'm
wanted
going
to make
right
sure
in
the
that
ball
direction.
Yeah. Oh man. That
But
ball
if,
just went spelunking. Just found the tiniest little crevasse right there that I could fit into.
I didn't think the ball would go through that at all.
No. That's a 10.
There he is. Yep. Right, 10 box for Bob. He's at 10 after 1. Against 2 marks in this half.
Down 6, facing 2 open boxes though. See if we can find that tremendous head pin hit again.
half on the 3, and picks up 4. We have a 4 horseman plus a 5 pin plus a 10 pin back there. Scoreboard says 3.
Yep, 3 it is. The 5 and the
Is the 8 back
5 and the
there?
8 are back there.
Okay,
Yep.
okay. I couldn't see that.
Oh, gets a whole bunch, but leaves the one he's shooting at, plus the 7. This is crazy. Let's see, stand up for a second.
Well, that was nice. He carried the head pin over toward the 7, but he didn't catch it. So a 9 box at 2, and he's at 19, just down 6 pins. Really wants to capitalize on this open box that he's up against.
Yep, spare we go a long way as the 2 pin doesn't want to play right now. I don't know how a man can hit a head pin so much and not get a strike. That's correct, Ian. He's throwing a great pocket shot, and it just is not falling for him right now. Can't carry that last pin or 2.
That's in there.
Oh, he throws another pocket shot. A little light this time, but he's going to trip up the troublesome 5 pin right there. Leave a triangle to shoot at.
His ball is coming left to right, so almost like a left-hander's ball.
Yeah,
So
just
I
a
wanted
hair,
it in the
though.
other pocket, probably.
Yeah, just a hair though. It's a good straight ball. A lot of rotation on it, but it doesn't translate to spin.
Oh, just off of that.
Oh man, oh man.
I didn't miss by much on that.
Nope. Not missed by much, but a miss is a miss, and it feels bad, man. Still 70% on his head pins though. Justin Rodier, thanks for joining us. Bob Lee, playing the wood, will not cover.
8 box. So Bob's at 27 after 3. He's down 7 pins and completed, but now he's up against 2 spare 7.
Yep.
So really looking for some marks to catch up here. Hasn't had a strike yet. He's come close.
Yep. Only 6 spares so far too. This is uncharacteristic of Bob.
Ouch.
Oh, that's not what
Right
you
when
want
you
to
don't
see.
want that, right at the worst time. So half lifts to right, just punches out the 3 and the 9.
Oh man, he hit it where he wanted. It was just a hair light on the head pin as it skipped over everything. Now he has,
It's not, in a lot of his shots, there's just like no margin for error.
no, and he's gotten so close. That's the diamond left plus the 710. Pretty when it goes, but tough to get going. He puts a good bid on it, but he's going to get out of there with 7 pins.
So that puts Bob at 34 after 4. And if you're watching his ball go down there, it sure looks like it would be a lot more than that.
Absolutely. AJ looking to capitalize, though. Bob's looking to sit on one at least. Nicole McKeever, thanks for joining us.
And I see on my feed Chris Parkinson and Dave Peterson. Good to see you guys, good friends. Good bowlers.
2 out of 3 are on the head pin so far, but he doesn't have a lot of marks to show. Only 6 spares so far for Bob, as he's got a horseman to run down right here.
Got a difficult piece of wood in the middle. Hopefully it doesn't.
I hate that piece, as he saw a little bit too much of that piece right there.
Clipped it. Didn't hit it, so open all the way through.
That's the problem right there. When you got a piece like that, it's hard not to think about it. So then your ball just ends up trending towards it a lot of the time.
That's like that extra strike pin.
Yeah.
Does that to me sometimes.
Yep.
And there is, even on that, he can't get a break.
I can't believe that didn't fall.
I mean,
Without the wood there, that's pure.
that went all the way over there.
Without the wood, that's pure. That's unbelievable.
9 box for Bob, 43 after 5, and I think he's playing better than him. So
I agree.
I don't think he's bowling poorly at all. But it doesn't matter what we think. The score is 60 to 43 at the halfway
Yeah,
point.
17 pins, down 63 in the match right now. AJ is at 400 even with this 60 half, 3.5 in.
Halfway through the 4th game, AJ is in the mid-pin, solid, and a little too solid, but gets a
Oh,
break.
look at that fall.
No spread eagle there.
Thought about it, but
The
it
bird
decided
flew the coop that time.
Decided to acquiesce. Got a 3-pinner to run down now. 2, 4, 7. Hit the pocket and see you later right here. As AJ lines up and oh man, he's had that 3-pinner to look at a couple of times, and every time he can't quite carry the 2. He's been on the 4-7 instead.
Trying to play it in the pocket side, which is the right side, and just misses the obvious.
Yep, I fall for that trap all the time where I think pocket, 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 and then I end up missing the pin I'm shooting at.
I've gotten lucky a few times where I missed it and it came on the outside and kicked it all over. I was going for the pocket.
Yeah.
You know,
I've decided to tell myself, don't worry about the pocket. Just hit the one you're aiming at, and if you hit it right, it'll all fall down. It's worked out a little bit better for me.
That comes down to that from 60 feet, it's hard to control it to that degree of precision.
Absolutely.
All right. In the pocket.
Oh,
And,
tough relief that time.
A 70 after 6. About a 3-7 split.
Yep. Four splits. 5 splits.
I'm thinking if you go for the little hole right between the pin and the wood, there's a chance of carrying that pin over.
That's correct. Just hit it light either side. See if you can
Just
spin
like
it off
that.
the wall.
2 fall.
Pow. AJ catching a case of the punchies right here from Bob Lee. He's looking to go and clean up for a nice 10 though.
AJ's got a lot of red numbers up there.
Yep. Doing a lot of really good pinning though.
Yep.
Oh.
9 box for 79 after 7. So if you haven't bowled in Millis, and probably most of our viewers have at some point, the scoreboard here shows a red number when the scoring system perceives a split. And the reason I say perceives because sometimes it doesn't give me a red when you do have a split.
That's correct, yeah.
Currently AJ in 7 boxes has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 splits.
Yep, he's hit the head pin all 7, and he has a 5 out of 7 split rate in this match. He did convert 1 for a nice spare though. As it also, yeah. Well, you can't get a split if you don't hit the head pin, so.
Well, did that time. That head pin's overrated anyway.
That's correct.
So the 137 is what we have here. I think that wood in front is ugly. I don't know if you concur.
No, I go, yeah, it's not great, but I just kind of hit. No, you can hit the head pin outside though and have the ball go and carry the 7.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
As he fires right through. Looked like he was going to actually carry the punch right through there. It was nice that I at least picked up the 3-pin for him. But it was just
the wall, but it didn't carry to the 7.
Yep, just a hair heavy. As he goes in and out and across the ball, and that was a 9 box.
And they 7-pin eluded AJ that time as it has a couple of times.
88.
88 after 8. Again, crazy 8s.
Yep. AJ finished his last string with 2 big marks at the end, though. Let's see if he can do the same right here. Dave Peterson, thanks for joining. Tim Douglas, didn't we just see you on the other stream?
Timmy, good to see you.
AJ. Oh, that looked like pocket. It just didn't quite come in.
Just didn't break.
No, but that 2-pin is, or the 3-pin is weebling, wobbling. You honestly want it up here though, because that wood is a little bit wired to go and take the 8-pin. So if he runs this down as like a normal horseman, there's a very, very good chance that it all falls.
Put it in the pocket here. Deflect the back pins.
Oh, look at that.
Spare in his 9.
Can't draw it up better than that. That's an unbelievable, right out of the hands ball from AJ Stockton.
They're right in the 1-3 pocket, and the wood did not impact negatively to the right. So AJ's a 98 and a ball after 9.
Dan Esdale, thanks for joining. Keep going, AJ. That's correct. Timmy, sorry for calling you out. Not sorry, though. Hope you're doing well. I know you're destroying things at the Wednesday Timber League that I know AJ also bowls in.
And there's a 6 still, so that put it to AJ at 104 after 9. And just a 4 horsemen left.
Yep.
Go 1, 2, 4, 7.
It's the other side of the 4 horsemen that he just made, so if he finds that 1-2 pocket this time, they should all fall.
With a spare here.
No candy canes to stay rooted in the ground this time. Oh, man, it goes. Yep. AJ at 110 so far, plus whatever pins he can get on this 3rd ball. He's at 450 through 4. Great showing so far. Oh, that's a beautiful ball. Cleans it up for a nice
box. That's the one he wanted to throw in the
Absolutely. 114 finish. AJ Stockton.
He's doing very well today.
Absolutely. 454 through 4. That's a great job. That, if my math's correct, that's a 113.5 average, I believe.
I don't know. I'm not thinking that easy very much today. So Bobby coming up, looking for a comeback here.
Yep.
Left-hand pocket and trips out.
Oh, that's a good start right there. Nice 9 drop right there. 3 pin to shoot at.
And that was a solid hit. And we're looking just to shoot at 1. It all starts with 1 spare.
Probably up to 24 of 36 on head pins. Oh man, Bobley going wide again. It's tough because he hasn't gotten a lot of breaks, and then when you're not making when you get the breaks, after being frustrated with not getting them, you start to miss, and it's just, man, it gets in your head. That's a special named after someone. I can't put my finger on it, but he made it on the 3rd ball instead of the 2nd.
Yeah, it's all right. Just say wow. That's enough. And it looks like our Facebook page is frozen up right now.
All right, hopefully that gets going again. Bob, pocket, 9.
All right, there we go. I got it back.
That'd be a nice build.
All right, shooting at the 10 pin alone.
Yep. Another single pin. Let's see if we can get some redemption right here. 10 pin's a lot harder than the 3. Oh, and he shaves it for a nice spare. Bob Lee getting himself going right there. He needs more, but that's a good start right there, for sure. Let's see if we can find another pocket right here. He's throwing a great first ball.
Okay, Bob's at 63 in a ball.
Merrick, Cliff, Harris, Tim, Glenn,
Right,
Tony, Willie, thanks for tuning in.
off on the 3 pin, but he gets a good splash on that. Puts 7 in his fill for 70.
Oh, that's a great break right there. Bob Lee needed something like that to go his way. Now he's got a 3-pinner to run down.
1, 2, 4, makeable.
Very, very makeable. Find the pocket, blow it up, send it home for a spare. Bob Lee does just that. 2 in a row, Bob Lee.
Okay, that puts him at 80. He's got a shot here.
It's his 8th mark of the match.
Just keep doing what he's doing.
8 spares, no strikes. See if we can find a head pin back again. Finally got that ball working. I think a little more rotation on it, and it's mixing very nicely. As he goes pocket again, drops 8 this time.
No strike. That looked like a strike. He's tied in completed boxes 88, up against a spare, and he just has the 4 and the 7 to shoot at. It's a must-make situation.
Not must make yet, but this will go a long way. Oh, it does not go get it.
All right, well, he's got an open box in the next one up to go up against.
Absolutely. These 2 pins make a big difference, though. It makes that, if he gets a spare the next one, it makes that fill a lot less daunting. Oh, he goes open that time. 96
So
through 9.
So Bob's going to need a spare 8 to tie, spare 9 to win.
That's correct. And that first ball's been working for him, but his 2nd and 3rd have been struggling so far today. But
You can drop a strike here. That would be really big for him.
strung 2 together. Let's see if he can get one more. Show me that pocket rocket right here. Martin Richatelli, thanks for joining us. Oh, just a hair off.
It's not over for him yet, though.
Absolutely
this is a
not.
very makeable spare.
Yep, give it the Horseman. You want to hit it a little heavier than normal so that head pin can go, won't fly off, and it'll actually go and get the 7.
Not the easiest, but it is doable. This needs to be in that 1-3 pocket.
Yeah, this one is, you got to hit 2 to make 5. You got to hit that pocket and see if you can split it over. Oh my goodness, he puts an unbelievable bit on the outside of it. And the 6 pin is rooted in the ground. Oh man, that's so tough right there. AJ Stockton will take the 4th. 8 points so far at AJ.
Bob makes a 10 for a 106. His best game so far, but not enough to catch that 8. And that puts Bob at exactly 400. So AJ has a 54-pin lead.
Doing a little housekeeping as AJ gets going.
So coming into the 5th and final game of this match, AJ is on lane 21 with his first ball. And that's on the 3-pin for some interesting late action. 5 dropped. 1, 2, 8, 6, 10.
That's correct.
Start from the middle, go to the left, and go to the right. I never go in order.
Oh, okay. Just go pocket, see what happens. Should be wired.
Look at that.
Oh my goodness, look at this pin fall back. Will it trip it? It's a little too slow. And it will wiggle it a hair, but it will not go. That's a great bid from AJ right there. I always say, that's a great spare bid, but you can't get that mad. Throw that ball the first time if you want to get mad.
There's a 10.
Hit the head pin the first ball, and then he can start getting mad when those spares don't go. But second ball can only carry you so far. A nice first ball goes a long way in this game. I've only had a few strings personally where I can't find the head pin on my first ball, but I still end up with a big score because my second ball carries. Because it's hard to keep it going. Yeah, and
AJ's off on the left on the 4-pin and leaves a double row.
I think where I excel the most is my adjustment. If I'm a little off, I can usually find the head pin again pretty heavy on my second ball. I think that's where my best game is, but I'll tell you, it's a hell of a lot easier to find a freaking head pin the first ball. You get better leads more often than not.
I see this leave frequently on both sides. There we go. It is
splash down, carry it. It will go. What a spare, AJ.
Spare in a second. I have a lot of experience with that lead because when I start getting off, I'll be on the 6 or the 4.
Yep.
And so you get that double row, and you learn pretty quick that it is meaningful to put it in the pocket.
Yeah, you just throw a strike ball at it, see what happens. And that's exactly what AJ did right there. Beautiful spot.
Okay, on the fill in the third box at 20 plus a ball.
See if we can find that second ball first right here. Does so.
Nice ball.
Oh, it's going to trip up 7. One more. No, it will not fall. But it will go.
Maybe 9.
That's 9 for him.
All right, that's a 9 fill. 29 after 2. And we're just looking at the 5-pin here. And some tricky wood there, especially for a left-handed. You almost want to try to put it in that hole there, but that's almost impossible for a lefty.
No, that wood should be covered. You go high on it. Oh!
Good read.
The only way to play it, the way it falls down. AJ with another spare, 2 in a row.
Went to the right side, and that puts AJ at 39 plus a ball.
15th mark for AJ. Oh man, that 1-3 pocket this time. Drops 9 again.
48 after 3.
They went down in a much bigger hurry that time.
Just a 7-pin left.
AJ putting a hurt on in this string so far. Let's see if he can pick up this 10-pin and keep it rolling. 7-pin, apologies, but it doesn't matter. That's out of the hands. A pure ball. 3 in a row. AJ Stockton. This is our first 3 in a row we've seen so far this match.
But we don't pay $50.
That's correct.
So 58 plus a ball after 4. Dialed in. With that one in the left-hand pocket. Just 5 that time.
That's a hair light.
63 after 4, but should we ever make a little spare here? We have
just
a diamond
a hair.
plus a 10-pin.
Great half for AJ though. 4 head pins in a row. But while he's throwing, this should go. Just blow it up. Go heavy on that 3-pin. AJ does so. Oh, just a little wide.
Still over 70.
Yeah, 70 even so far. Let's see if he can pick up at least 2 pins here. This is a very difficult shot to get 10 out of. Very easy to get 9 out of, though. As he goes, he gets 9 indeed.
72 at the halfway point of the 5th game for AJ, and now Bob's.
That is the best half for either bowler so far. Great showing from AJ as he puts 3 in a row together. Bob's trying to get 2 points out of this at least, and AJ just made that very, very difficult. Richard Bianelli, thanks for joining us.
Bob on the 2-pin, drop 7.
That's 6, I believe. He's got the lambda. That 9-pin is hiding.
Okay, yep.
AJ up to 53% on head pins. Was wavering at 40 for a little bit.
Took a little jog to the right, and the ball went to the right. Left the head pin.
Yeah, his adjustments are just a little too much right now as he's trying to get back on that head pin, and it's a little heavy, a little light. Can't quite find him. There it is.
And there's there's a 10 box for Bob, matching AJ's 10 box.
Yep, staring down the barrel of 3 in a row here. Bob needs to get it going. Oh, Millis 8 to shoot at.
The left-handed Millis 8.
Yep, 1, 2. There is wood. It is inconsequential. Hit the freaking pin, as I like to say to myself. I'm very mean to myself up there, as I'm sure most bowlers are.
Next to you a lot of times.
I think most bowlers are angry with themselves when they're up there more often than not.
Yeah,
So.
I know. Caitlin and Carrie Ann said they're going to mic me up one day, and I think they might want to think about that.
Oh, I'm fine when I'm mic'd up. I can keep it under wraps, but when I'm up there by myself, I don't feel the need to. I can go in, tell myself to suck harder,
Another
hit the
10
freaking
bucks.
pin. You know, all the bad
I do
stuff.
talk to myself a lot.
Yeah, I usually don't say freaking though. I will say.
Yeah, I had to watch it last night because of the kids in the seat behind us.
Yep.
But the good news is my voice is usually pretty quiet, so people don't always hear me.
Yeah, mine's
I
not.
think they do.
Mine's not. That's okay.
So Bob's off the head pin again, drops 7, and 1, 2, 9 stay up.
Oh, that pin's coming up. It might take the 2. Oh, it will
No,
not.
I don't think so.
Hey, go heavy on this. You should be able to blow it back.
I think it's just saying hello.
Oh, that's awesome.
Just off the head pin, and again the head pin is the last 2. So.
Yeah, it's 3 in a row where he's off the head pin for his first 2 balls. But last 2, he's hit it right in the face. Let's see if we can do it again.
That's because he's proposing that you get penalized 2 pins if you leave nothing but the head pin. That's a -2.
I don't
So
hate
there's
that,
a -2.
honestly. Yeah.
All right, Bob's at 29 after 3.
It's a 9 on the scoreboard. It's a -2 in our hearts.
Not for me because I do it a lot. There's the head pin. First to fall.
Bob understandably drops the ball right there. That's
Bob attempting telekinesis to take out the head pin.
yep.
That time didn't work.
Yes, he did a little too early that time. He's supposed to do it as soon as the
premature.
ball hits it.
A little premature.
Yeah. The plane's just trying to show him how it's done. It's fine.
Okay, that time he doesn't.
Oh, just off.
I thought he had that. So Caleri on the left.
Down 19 at the 3rd box, and he'll be down more unless he makes this.
Got a shot. Full. Just the 1 and the what was the 8 pin go down.
This should be his nickname today, Bob 2 full lead.
Those things can stick with you, so careful. And Bob with an 8 box. He's at 37 after 3.
Now I'm earning it.
Bob's lost the head pin a little bit here. He's 0 for 4.
He's putting a lot of effort into this. It's just not working right now.
Yeah, he's pressing up there as you would when you're bowling like this. He's a very high caliber bowler usually.
We've all been in this situation. It's
Oh,
really
absolutely.
aggravating. And this time he gets the head pin, and there's the first strike.
Boom, baby. First strike of the day, Bob Lee. Second strike for either bowler. As they each get 1. That's a good way to sit for Bob.
So it puts Bob at 47 and 2 balls afterwards. He's got a chance. But
Never say never. Not in this game. I think total might be out though, but they just got a 79
at
pin
least you
lead.
don't want to get swept.
That's correct. 2 points. It's a big 2 points if you can get it. As AJ's looking to put the hurt on and keep it out of reach. Go for the nice sweep.
So AJ's at 72 after 5. And here we go, first ball of the 6 box of the last game.
Oh, that's the name. Off the head pin.
And on the 3 pin, but fortunately did not get a lunch out.
It's not much better though.
Well, it's
Carved out
at
3
least
pins.
another pin in the books.
That's correct. That 5 pin is looming though, so you almost want to go broadside, that invisible 1-3 as he tries to do it and through the hole. All right, now he wants to be over on the 2 pin here. Have a nice out ball. AJ Stockton, thanks for tuning into your own match. Oh man, that's
Nice.
a very, very Ballsy shot right there. And he gets rewarded very nicely.
And that puts AJ at 81 after 6.
Wow, those bowlers right there, they don't go outside on that. That was a very, very good shot. Wonderful
every bowler,
out.
if they do, will say it's intentional after if it goes like that.
That's correct. Whether or not it was, that's besides the point.
So box 7, game 5.
AJ, pocket. Oh, just off.
Cleary right.
We've seen a lot of Clearys today, haven't we?
Yeah.
It's like a 5th or 6th, I want to say.
Although I haven't seen Pop in a while.
I think only one's been made, though. And there's some wood there. This one's clean. With Clearys, though, you just got to play the horseman. Hope for the best. Oh, AJ, a little too light on that. Skips it across. The wood comes off the wall and takes everything but the 3.
So open in the 7th. Still a good game going here.
Yep, it's good pinning. Oh, I
box, so AJ's at 90 after
I should
7.
just stop talking.
No, you're fine.
Every time I say good pinning, they go and they miss their signal, but that's okay.
9's a good pin.
9's, yeah, 10s are more fun though.
9s and 10s are good.
It's nice to be a member of the Clean Play Club. Yeah, if your 9s are better, you got a good string going, but you always want a little more. AJ finds the head pin that time, and that's what you get for it sometimes. Tough split.
2, 4, 6, 10. Just missing the 8 neck.
AJ, 26 head pins so far, guaranteed to be over 50% for the match. Bob Lee's at 27, so he's also. Well, Bob Lee's at a nice 60% split for the head pin.
Maybe.
Oh, tries to go outside and carry it off the wall. Can't quite get it, a little too full.
Okay, so open in the 8.
Needs these 2 pins for 100.
With 2 boxes to go after this.
Yep. Oh, he's gonna get him.
And there it is. So 100 after 8.
554 so far. Good showing from AJ. Unless he gets a double, the 600's out of reach, but can still put a really nice string together.
Mathematically possible.
Absolutely.
Not likely.
112 average for AJ puts him at 560, so he's going to be over average today, barring catastrophe. And that ball is the opposite of catastrophe, but that is a tough leave off a really,
how is that
really,
not a strike?
really good hit. Like you can't throw it better than that.
5-10, no wood.
AJ's throwing a great ball right now, though. He really can clip this over. He's just got to think. You can't think side. You got to think pin.
Right.
And just hope he catches the side because he's been a little wide left. As he does so, that's as good a bit as you can put on it, and it's just barely a little heavy. But you know what? You hit your object. You got to say, okay, that's fine. Get your 10. Keep going.
Right. That's the first challenge, and then getting it to hit. It's the second.
It's a very good ball. It's a very good ball. That is not as good of a ball, but that's still a 9 box.
109 at the 9th box. Spare for 120. All right, final box of the match for AJ.
Yep.
With a very solid lead going.
Pocket.
On the head pin. There we go.
Look at it fall. Look at it fall. It's all going to go. Oh, my goodness. Look at this pin wiggle. 4 pin rooted in the ground.
Avoided the left castle leave, and it's just the 4 pin to go at. Some nice juicy wood right there.
AJ officially 57% head pins for the match.
No problem. There it goes.
Absolutely.
Spare in the 10th, 119 plus a ball.
Use that lever action. Go wide on the wood and flip it up. AJ, 119.
Hey, that's what I said.
Sorry, I was focused.
Just confirming.
on
That's all right.
Yeah. I'm just a little late to plug it in. That's all it is.
And on the fill, 7, so 126 games. That's AJ's best game.
Buy a pin, absolutely. 580 for AJ Stockton. Very, very consistent. Low game of 107, high of 126. That's a great to be in, especially for the B division. Yes, he is
Bobby
100.
looking to fill a strike right now.
Yeah, Bob needs 133 pins, so total is just about sewn up, as that is just brutal.
Buried it on the head pin,
That
takes
is
5.
That is mean.
A clipped eagle.
That's just very mean of the pins to do that to him. AJ finishes with 17 marks, 16 spares, 1 strike. The 1 strike's uncharacteristic. AJ, even though it's a very explosive first ball. Oh my goodness! Bob Lee makes the eagle variant! Wow!
Beautiful spare. 3 and 2, off the wall to pick up the last pin.
You gotta be kidding me with that shot. That was a thing of beauty.
Closes a half at 57. He's a 67 on the ball.
Good gravy, what a shot.
Big Phil here puts him back in this game.
All of a sudden, with this ball right here,
Look at that.
thunderous
8, 9.
9.
Gonna be 10?
No,
probably
that's
not.
gonna fall in front,
Yep.
but that's a great 9 drop right there. And suddenly, Bob
76.
Lee's got a
76 after 6. He's only down 5 pins.
never
up
say
against the
die,
open
Bob
box.
Lee. Never say die. Oh, Bob Lee
Okay,
can't quite
open
hit
into
it.
the 7th. But at
He's still there.
most
He's
with
still
the-
right there. He just needs 2 more marks. That's all it is. He's throwing the right
Picks
ball
us
right
up,
now.
He'll be down just 4 pins. If he doesn't, he's down 5. And he doesn't, so Bob's at 85. He's down 5 pins in completed boxes.
He needs 41.
Once in a while.
It's doable. It's just got to keep that throwing that same ball.
Yep.
Something good's going to happen here.
Never said it was easy, but it's within reach for sure. And Bob Lee can easily go and get 41, 42 through 3.
Good
That's
ball.
a good start.
All right, still some late action.
Oh,
There
look
we
at those
go.
tumble.
We're going to get another shot at the
Bob
7th.
Lee
pin.
gets some redemption right here.
Got to hit the 7 pin this time.
It is mathematical now. AJ Stockton has taken total.
And there it is. Bobby's all over it. Spare in the 8, and that gives him 95. And if the scoring is not catching it, Bob.
Hold on, Bob.
That's because it read 8 on the first ball. That's why. All right, so Bob's at 95 at the 8th box.
AJ has taken 12 points at least.
He's going for the fill.
Bob.
Nice ball.
Boom.
On the head pin, and are we going to have another 7 pin to shoot at?
Oh,
Well,
no,
yes,
we're going to have
that
a split
plus
this time.
3 and a 7, so 8 and a fill, and that actually puts Bob ahead by 3 pins in completed boxes. He's at 103 after 8. And in fact, he's ahead in the string through the 9th.
Big spare from AJ looming, though, in the 10th. Bob.
gonna be
Strike
open
ball.
here.
Not when he needs it.
It's going to force him to throw a spare in the 10th to win this.
It is required. Doesn't need a big fill on it, but he'll need it. Carol Ann, awesome shot, Bob. You are correct about that. Oh, he's going to skate it off. Oh, that wood just kind of caught it and sent it back.
So Bob is at 112 after 9 versus AJ's 109 after 9. AJ is at 126 to finish, so Bob needs a spare 5
Spare 5, yep.
to win this string.
Best string by far for Bob Lee. Pocket. Eagle variant. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's queued up. That's wired, though. If he can hit the wood and the pin at the same time here, it should all collapse.
All set up. Spread eagle minus the 2 pin. He should look behind the 3.
Oh my goodness! It will not fall. He went inside that pocket instead,
Everything but
and
the
it just
7.
did not carry. Oh man, what a great bid from Bob Lee.
Needed that shot to take 2 points.
And AJ will sweep. It is official. AJ Stockton putting on a clinic right here. 580 for the day. Bob Lee will not carry.
Puts Bob at
You made it out together. That was terrible. You were awesome. That spear you made in the end, it just you pinned in one game. You were bowling well at the beginning and you crushed me.
So many splits.
So AJ wins by 59 pins on total, 580 to 521. AJ takes all 14 points today. Bob walks away empty-handed, but
Yep. AJ had 16 spares, 1 strike. Bob Lee had 10 spares, 1 strike. Bob Lee was 64% on the head pen to AJ's 56, but AJ's working ball prevailed as his second ball was awesome all day to help bring him over the finish line. Great showing. AJ was very consistent. Low game of 107, high of 126. He was right around his average or over all day.
Bob
Really
picked
awesome.
it up toward the end, but not enough.
Fell short. That was a good time for AJ to throw his best half and his best string of the day.
Yep.
Just as Bob Lee came storming back with 3 marks in the end.
Yep. Every game, Bob improved.
Absolutely. But just not enough. Couldn't keep pace. That'll do it.
Well, thank you all for joining us. Duncan, it's fun to work with you.
Always a pleasure, Dan.
And we'll do it again. And we'll see y'all on the lanes.
Absolutely. Take it
Thanks
easy,
for joining.
guys.